Sorry about the mess behind me. I'm in the middle of sorting some stuff out. This is just going to be a quick video. Nothing too fancy. But there is a game out right now called Hades 2, the sequel to a game, Hades, funnily enough, that I really enjoyed. There's just one problem. If you go on the Steam page and you scroll down, you will see it's in early access still. Now, that's not a problem for some people, and early access definitely has its benefits. But for me, I would rather play Hades 2 when it's ready, when it's fully made. You know, I'm not really big on the idea of being a unpaid playtester. It just doesn't really appeal to me. Some people really dig it. Some people really enjoy the process. That's cool. It's just not something I particularly really enjoy doing. But either way, point being, I'm probably almost definitely going to wait for that. The thing is, some of you, a couple of you anyway, will have seen the video where I said I played the game Undisputed in early access. And I not only played it in early access, I put money forward for it in early access. So I supported it. And that was a good thing for me to do for a few reasons. It, on one hand, helped me to play the game early and see that it was probably not going to be the game I wanted it to be. It was going to be probably quite disappointing. And so I didn't end up paying full price for it and, you know, being really disappointed when it fully released. Because with me backing it early, I got a copy of the game. And so I kind of won in that scenario. So early access absolutely does work for me even, sometimes. But that brings me to the main point of this video. And that is that in a few days, Path of Exile 2 is going to be available in early access. And I don't know what to do. Path of Exile 2 is a game that I am actually really excited to play. And it's a game that, if I'm being completely honest with you, it's the only game that I'm excited to play right now. Like, when I look into the horizon for the next few months, there's not that much coming out where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play that. But Path of Exile 2 is that one game where I am really excited to play it. And as far as I know, in a few days, it's going to be available to play on early access if you put money forward. Now, of course, the weird thing about Path of Exile is that when it comes out fully, you won't have to pay for it at all. There'll be cosmetics and ways to support the game, but to play it, you won't have to put any money forward. Still, the most amazing thing to me in gaming, that Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2 are games that you don't need to pay for. It's black magic, and I love it. But the thing is, I only started playing ARPGs this year. And as much as I loved experiencing ARPGs really for the first time with Diablo 4, and then Path of Exile, and then discovering Last Epoch, in reality, this is going to be the first time when I am kind of ahead of a release. Every ARPG I've played so far has already been out when I've played. Like, it's already been fully released when I've come across it. Path of Exile 2 is the first time that I'm seeing one of these games and I'm looking ahead to it. I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know what the best course of action is. So I'm curious what other people are gonna do. What's your thinking behind it? If you're gonna wait, or are you just gonna jump in to the early access? Because here's what I'm thinking. It sounds like there's gonna be a lot of the game already available in early access. And so there probably is a complete game there to play already. But I'm imagining there's going to be problems. And there's going to be issues and bugs. And I would, you know, like to wait until they're all ironed out. and then actually come back and play it when it's ready next year. There's just one problem with that. I'm not very good at self-control. So, no, seriously though, I'm curious. People who've played ARPGs before, people who have gone through this rigmarole before, is it best to jump onto an ARPG like PoE 2 just as soon as it's available? Or should I wait? Knowing the fact that I would rather play the game when it's fully complete. Like, I don't know if they're going to hold things back in early access. I don't know if there's only like going to be half of the campaign or whatever, I'm not sure. So, like, if the game is basically going to be fully released in a few days, but it's just going to be under an early access umbrella, I'm not going to lie, that is intriguing to me. It is. Especially because I'm not really looking forward to any of the games right now. If there was other games that I was looking forward to, this wouldn't be really a question for me. But I'm curious what other people are thinking, and I'm curious what other people's approaches are going to be with this. Obviously, some people are die-hard fans of ARPGs or Path of Exile, and they're not going to wait. They're going to eat up and, they're going to shovel up any PoE 2 content that comes out, no matter what it is. But there's going to be other people who will say, no, I want to wait until the full thing is released. There are going to be some people who say, why would the fuck would I pay for it in early access when I can play it for free in a few months? Fair point. So, yeah, I don't know. Is there anything I'm not thinking of? Is there anything I'm missing? Or am I just being a big silly boy and I should just, put a bit of money forward and play it in a few days? Really can't wait for it though. I'm so fucking excited.